I'm not 100% sure if sangria is the route we should be taking for this conversation, but cheers. As always, before we get started, I want to thank you guys for tuning in again. Don't mind that. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the above. So, today's conversation is hopefully a lighthearted one, but an informational one. Lighthearted in the sense that I'm not coming from a place of malice, but informational in a sense that I hope at least some people take away something from this. So let's just get into it. I'm a lesbian. Always have been. Was born a lesbian. I wasn't always out though. I came out a few years back and I've been happier ever since.
Vagina power.
The reasoning behind me not coming out, just, you know, your basic insecurities and nervous for no reason. But I'm out, proud, happy, you know, all those things. With that said, I find that I have to explain my lesbianism a lot to men. And when I say explain, it definitely goes like this.
A foreign invasion is underway. Leave him be. Seems like you don't.
You know, they go to shoot their shot. You know, they ask all the questions. Can I get to know you? Do you have a man? Blah, blah, blah. That whole spiel, right? And I go in respectfully trying to say, you know, no, I'm always very cognizant and very aware with how I come off when I'm rejecting. Because now we just living in a world where no, for some reason, is like you can't say it now. Okay, so I'm very aware of how I come off when I am saying no. I'm always very respectful. I always make it clear that I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate, you know, the advance, but I'm not interested. And that's that. Well, usually that's followed up by, well, can I just get to know you? Can't you have some friends? Blah, blah, blah. So that's when I kind of pull out the lesbian card. Like, okay, well, I'm also gay. I'm a lesbian. I'm not interested. For me, I would think that that would be followed by, okay, well, have a good day. No, it is not. It is followed by, damn, why all the fine ones gay? Oh, well, are you gay or are you gay?
Sorry to bother you, but we were just wondering, are you a lesbian?
I'll explain what they mean by that. So apparently, are you gay?
Well, are you?
Is just, are you gay because you tired of men? Are you gay like you don't go down on females but they go down on you? And gay is the whole shebang. You do whatever. I'm gay. Lesbo. And to make that very clear. So after gay, then it's, well, you only gay because you ain't have the right guy. It's not why I'm gay. It's not why I'm gay at all, actually. I'm gay because since I can remember, I've always looked at a female and got excited.
Get some water. I'm a little dry.
I'm plenty wet.
I'm attracted to females, always have been. Like, even when I was faking the funk and dealing with dudes, I was attracted to females. I always identified as bi, though. I never identified as straight, ever. That's one thing I never did. But if I'm being truthful to myself, it was always, I'm a lesbian. So when I get that whole thing, oh, it's because you haven't had the right guy. It's like, nope, that's not it. And I'm here to say this to guys. When a woman says they're gay, they're gay. Like, yes, you have the women who will say it just for the sake of saying it because they don't really be bothered with you. But for the most part, we live in a time now where we're pretty open about saying we're gay. I'm gay. I'm not gay because I don't want to talk to you. I'm gay because I'd more than likely talk to your sister before I talk to you. Like, we got to stop this. And I just need men to understand that you can't turn me out. You can't turn real lesbians out. It has nothing to do with the dick size. It has nothing to do with just not having the right dude. You're not a girl. Like, I don't know how else to say it. You're not a girl. Like, that's the issue here. You're not a girl. It has nothing to do with anything other than that. Like, I guess I'm tired of feeling like I have to explain my lesbianism, and I find that I do it a lot. Now, with that said, in being a lesbian, I've also noticed, and this is gonna upset maybe a couple of people in the community, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it, because who gonna check me? I need to understand, as a lesbian, why is there so much discord amongst the studs in the community? I have noticed, not all studs. There are some studs who are very much comfortable in their skin, comfortable with who they are. They don't get intimidated by another stud. They don't see another stud and spaz. But I've also come across studs where they don't like to be in the company of other studs. Like, it's a no, like, they get upset. And I hope that there are studs or whatever who watches this and decides to comment and clue me in on where's the competition. I don't even feel like there should be competition amongst women anyway, but amongst gay women, for what? We're already ostracized enough as it is. We don't need to be beefing with each other behind what? Like, somebody tell me, what is it? I don't understand that. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes. Studs get so upset when they see another stud, or if they're dating someone who knows another stud. Immediately it's like, well, how you know her? Oh, did you date her? Like, it's like, no. Like, and if I did, so, like, what's the problem? I've often wondered that, and somebody's got to clue me in on that, because I need to understand where the competition comes from. I have to understand where the competition comes from, because why is there competition? I don't understand that in the lesbian community or the gay community in general. There's so much just like hate amongst each other, and I don't understand it, because we're a group of people who are already hated on enough as it is. Why do we then hate each other within our own community? It's very weird to me. So I'm hoping that somebody can offer me some kind of insight on that. Now, back to the whole having to explain my lesbianism. I also don't like when men say, because, okay, so my preference is studs. I prefer studs. I can look at a femme and, okay, so let me go down the list. I'm not an expert on this, but I'll just go down what I know. So a femme, when you hear femme, it's feminine female, somebody who's, feminine presenting, girly, whatever. Then you have a stud, who is a female who is masculine presenting. Then you have a stem, who's a female who kind of teeters on the line of both. I don't consider myself necessarily a femme. I guess you could consider me a femme because I don't dress masculine at all, but I don't consider myself a femme per se, because I don't really have a femme mentality, if that makes sense. I'm very much more masculine presenting in the way that I think, the way that I move, the way, that I view relationships and just things like that. But with that said, I prefer studs, the masculine presenting, but it's still a female. Don't get me wrong. It's still a female. I just prefer studs, and specifically studs with locks. It's something about a stud with locks that's just, anyway, so that's my preference. That's what I prefer. I cannot stand when a man says to me, well, why, if you want to date a dude, just date a dude. Why you got to date a girl that looks like a dude? No, again, that's not how this works. Like, I'm not dating her because she looks like a dude. I'm dating her because she is a she, first and foremost. But my preference is I like a more masculine presenting female. I find myself always having to explain that. And I think that men, specifically men, but there are some women who ask the same thing. Some straight women who also wonder the same thing. So I can't speak for the whole community. I can only speak for me. For me, I prefer a stud female because that's just what I like. It doesn't mean that I can't look at a female and be like, damn, she's fine. Yes, I can look at a female and be attracted to a female, but have I ever dated one? No. Do I want to date one? No. I feel like me and a femme would clash, and that's just me. I don't know if that's particularly true, but for me, that's how I feel. I've always felt like I've always had to explain the fact that I like studs. I like studs. I like what I like. It is what it is. I don't know. Like I like the look. I like the grr with it that comes with it. I don't know. It's something about a stud, specifically with locks, that's like, okay, cool.
And right now, I'm as moist as a snack cake down there.
And I don't want to feel like I have to explain myself. I like what I like. I don't go around asking straight people, why do you like light-skinned girls? Or why do you like white women? Or why do you like dark-skinned women? Or why do you like girls who has long hair? Like, I don't go around asking that. And that's another question for me. Why is it that as gay people, we always have to explain everything? You know what I mean? Like, just like the whole coming out aspect of things. Why do we have to come out? Straight people don't have to come out. Why do gay people have to come out? Like, there's so many questions as a lesbian and someone who's a part of the LGBTQ community where I just don't feel like straight people have to go through the same shit. There's no coming out the closet for a straight person. Honestly, you're born with the assumption that you're straight until you come out. And my question is, why do I have to come out? Why does there need to be an announcement? Why do I have to, why does that have to be announced? And then when it is announced, it's immediately judged. Straight people don't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I find it weird that I'm always explaining my lesbianism to particularly men, but more so to just people in general, but particularly to men. And I'm not sure, again, this is a situation where I hope that a stud or some other demographic within the community can respond. I don't know if they go through the same thing, but I know as a feminine presenting female who's a lesbian, I am constantly questioned about my preference as a lesbian. I don't feel like I was questioned that much when I was faking the funk and dealing with dudes, but I feel like now that I'm out, I'm questioned a lot about my choice as a lesbian. Well, why are you a lesbian? And then the whole, you're too pretty to be gay. Please stop saying that. Please stop saying that. I'm begging. Anybody who has ever said some stupid shit like that, please stop saying that. That's right up there with, you're cute for a fat girl, you're cute for a black girl, you're cute for this, you're cute. That, it's a backhanded compliment, first and foremost. And it's stupid. How are you too pretty to be a lesbian? Like, so only ugly people are gay? That's what it sounds like when I hear that. And it's another one of those for whats. I don't get it. It's stupid. Pretty, ugly, whatever. I'm gay because I'm gay. Like, I don't. So yeah. What else do I find myself explaining a lot about in regards to lesbianism? Lesbians have preferences. Gay people in general have preferences. Just like straight people have a preference, gay people have one of those too. I'm not attracted to every woman just because they're a woman. I like what I like. I can't stand when, one thing I do not like is if I'm one of like a few gay people in a room, don't assume that I'm attracted to them just because we're one of two or three people in the room.
Y'all ugly.
I still have a preference, nor do I need you to put me on with anybody in the room. I'm fully capable of shooting my shot if I'm interested in someone. Fully capable. I don't like that. I think, again, straight people don't do that. If it's straight people in a room full of other straight people, it's not automatically like the match game. All of a sudden, everybody's trying to pick, a match for your straight friend. So we don't want that either. You don't need to put me on. You don't need to put your gay friend on with the one or two gay people in the room. We're good. And again, we have a preference. I'm not attracted to every gay girl. I'm not attracted to every female. I'm actually very picky. So stop doing that. What else? this is kind of me trying to help folks navigate having a gay friend or coming across gay people. Like, kind of stop some of the shit, please. What else is there? I don't like. Okay. So here's another misconception, and I don't know if it's from TV or just, I don't know, the assumption, whatever. Gay people aren't like sex crazed, orgy having, bathhouse visiting people. Like, we like sex just as much as straight people. Like, there's no like, oh you gay, so you must get it in. Like, I enjoy sex because I enjoy sex. I don't know if it's the Aries in me or what. I have a high sex drive. I like it. It's not because I'm gay. Like, I've actually heard people say, oh, you're gay, so you must get it in all the time. No, nope, that's not true at all. Like, please stop that misconception. Like, not all gay people are like these freaks who walk around in the black mask and got the whips, and we in bathhouses and we just, we fucking random people. Like, being gay is not one big ass Zane novel. It's not. That's just not what it is. Like, I really do want to understand why there's this misconception about the community. Like, we're just out here freeballing it and fucking any and everything that walks. That's not accurate. It's not accurate whatsoever. So stop. It's annoying is what it is. It's annoying when you walk into a situation and you're automatically met with a misconception that you just gonna drop your jaws at any given moment. Like, nope, I'm actually very picky, and it's not easy. It's not easy whatsoever over here, at least. I can't speak for the community. I can only speak for me. But one thing I can say is, for me, it's not easy. And one thing I can say, I'm pretty confident in saying for the community, is that it's insulting as fuck to assume that because we are gay, all that we want to do is fuck unknown strangers and just get it in every single day. We work, we have children, we have lives, we love relationships, we commit. Like, we're pretty human. And sometimes I feel like people don't think that or don't see that. I don't know where that misconception comes from, but yeah, stop. It's aggravating as hell. What else? Gay is not contagious. Whoo, gay is not contagious. Let's dive in. You can't catch gay, okay? I'm not gonna sneeze on you and you're gonna catch gay. That's not how it works. It's not a common cold. It's not, you were sitting next to me for too long, now all of a sudden, you want to go to see what vagina tastes like, or or you want to go suck a dick. That's not how this works at all. I cannot stand when I hear people say stupid shit like, oh, why you watching that? You gonna be gay. I.e., okay, RuPaul's Drag Race. Do you know how many times I've heard ignorant ass people, I hate to say it again, but men specifically, say, why you watching that gay shit? You gay? You don't have to be gay to watch gay TV, just so you know. RuPaul's Drag Race is just really entertaining. Some people just like to watch it. It's okay. Because again, that's not how being gay works. You're not going to catch the gay watching a beautiful drag queen walking down a runway. You're not going to catch the gay being around another gay person. Now, with that said, my family, my people, my fellow community members, okay? Because y'all are not exempt. There are some who take great pleasure in specifically talking to straight people with the sole purpose of turning them out. I'm not judging. To each its own. What I will say is that you perpetuate a stereotype that as a community we work very hard to stay away from. We're already looked at as predators, which is foolish to me. We're already looked at as if we have no boundaries. We don't respect people's boundaries. We don't respect other people's sexualities. We're constantly trying to be in everybody's faces. None of this is true. But when you have the few, and there it is, just few, when you have the few who walk around with the belief that they can turn anything and anybody out, and then they make it a project, and they specifically only want to deal with straight people for that main purpose, it does fuck up the progress that I feel like we've been trying to work through for years and trying to make for years. Now, also with that said, straight folks, and I use the quotes for a reason, if it is that easy for you to get turned out by a gay person, come here. You were never straight. Ever. Okay? You are faking the funk. And just come on home. Come on home. That's all I can say. Come on home. We welcome you. Because no real straight man is going to easily be turned out by a gay man. It's not happening. No straight woman is going to be turned out by a gay woman. Well, you know, girls are different sometimes. Girls kiss and they do that stuff, but no straight woman is jumping into relationships and building futures and whatnot with a whole nother woman. Girl, you at the very least, you're bi-curious. You were bi-curious, and you may have lucked out and found you a good woman, and now you're back and you're in a lady pond for however knows how long. But we're gonna stop playing this game. Like, that whole idea that, like, oh, I got turned out, I got this, that, and the third. No, you've been curious, and you came across somebody who piqued your curiosity a little more than normal, and you stuck your toe in, you liked how it felt, and you swimming in it. And that's okay. You're gay. And it's okay to say you're gay. It's okay to say you didn't know. You were always curious, and you didn't know. You've experienced it, and now you identify as, you know, whatever you choose to identify as. But you ain't identifying as straight. Let's stop it. Stop identifying as straight all the time. It's okay to not be. It's okay to not even know. Like, I think that we live in a society where people always want titles to everything and, you know, labels. It's okay to not know. It's okay to be like, you know what? I think I'm attracted to both. What I don't like, though, is women, and again, y'all gonna be mad, but who gonna check me? I can't stand women who have always dated men, and because they're just kind of sick of being shitted on, now suddenly they're gay. Now suddenly they want to try out. Like, we're not consolation prizes, and we're not like Captain Save-A-Bitch. We that's not our jobs. Like, we're not the people you come to when you're just tired of being shitted on by dudes. Stop doing that too. Like, lesbians have feelings. Lesbians want to be loved just the same as anybody else. It's annoying. I've never experienced this. Let me just say that, because now we're not doing that. But I have friends, I know people who have been in relationships with gay women who's literally only been gay for them, has never had any other lesbian experiences, and one day they just got up and got tired of being shitted on by every fuckboy they ever dealt with, and then they decided, okay, let me try the other side. And you luck out and you get a good lesbian the first time around, and now it's up and it's stuck. So now you're not leaving, and now you happy, and now all of these things. But girl, let's call a spade here. How long will it take for the right dude to finally come by and you leave that situation? That's what I've always wondered. And I've seen it happen. I'm just saying, I've seen it happen where women are suddenly so in love, and that's bae, right? And it takes one good dude after all the sea of shitty dudes they've dealt with. The one good dude comes back, and now all of a sudden y'all arguing a lot. You are not happy. You want to see what else is out there. And next thing you know, you're back straight. Stop that. Cut it out. At the very least, say you're bi. Whatever. But if you're not bi and you're just looking for companionship and you're just, you know, willing to fuck with whoever, I just feel like that's messed up. I really do. I feel like it's really messed up. And I feel like lesbians specifically, I don't know, again, I don't know how it works amongst gay men, but I know specifically in the lesbian community, I see it a lot. Like, I see it a lot. A lot of, you know, gay women, when you go down their Rolodex, the only woman they've ever dealt with is the one they're with in the moment. Like, okay, sis. All right, cheers. So, I think that's it. I think I've gone through a couple of do's and don'ts. And again, I can't speak for the whole community. I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking from my experiences. I'm speaking from just stuff that I dealt with. Even today, I had to have the conversation. Again, I feel like I could write a book on the conversation at this point. I could like a play-by-play, a script of exactly how it's going to go. And it's annoying and it's aggravating. And I just don't feel like I should have to explain my level of lesbianism. Like, really, like, I like women, point blank, period. I don't need to explain to you how much I like women. I don't need to tell you whether they go down on me or I go down on them, or it's mutual. It's mutual, by the way. It's very much mutual. I enjoy it immensely. Like, we're going to stop this game. We're going to stop. And, you know, men, we're not sports. Like, it's not a sport to try to, you know, turn out a lesbian girl, or, oh, you only saying that because this and this, or I'm just trying to get to know you. There's nothing you need to get to know about me after I tell you I'm gay. I'm gay. No, we don't need to get to know each other. No, I don't want to go for drinks. No, we can't get up. No, we can't go to the movies. No, I don't want no more friends. Like, no. Just no. That's it. Like, that's it and that's all. If you can respect my boundary, I don't mind being, I have a lot of male friends that I'm still very good friends with to this very day. Nothing changed because I came out, none of those things. They respect my boundaries. I know I can go to them if I ever need anything. They know they can come to me if they ever need anything, you know. So that's not to them. But this is more so to the men who always feel like there's a loophole around the lesbianism. There isn't. There's no code you need to crack. There's no secret passageway. We're not interested. That's it. We're just not interested. And as far as the whole stud situation, we go through enough in this community, in this world. Y'all got to get it together. I don't know what the stud versus stud situation is. Again, I'm really hoping somebody explains that to me. But stop. There's no reason for it to be the way that it is amongst us in the community. Like, I don't see why it's necessary. So I'm hoping somebody answers that question, because that plagues my mind a lot. Like, why are studs so intimidated by one another? And again, it's not all studs. But why are the majority of studs so bothered by another stud? Outside of like their friend circle, of course, but just the presence of another stud. I've seen, you know, how y'all tense up sometimes, or you gotta give the side eye, or why? So hopefully somebody can tell me that. And yeah, that's it and that's all. I enjoy being a lesbian. I enjoy being a female. I enjoy females. I enjoy it. And I'm really just tired of explaining why I enjoy it or why I am who I am. I am who I am, and, you know, I'm pretty dope. So as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those things, and I'm out.
Let me explain this to you.